Come on, dude, that's pretty awesome.
That is really awesome.
I made a bomb, and that bomb flushes the toilet.
We're going to kick off this week's episode by installing 3 switches into one outlet box. From left to right, we have LED strip lights along both sides of the cabin. The center switch will control the light for the shower, and the far right switch controls the light over the vanity.
We're about to have a switch panel here. So we finish up the last few tasks. See right here? Watch what it magically can do behind a wall, even though I probably, like if this was a house, wouldn't be able to touch it. There. Holds itself in place. How about them apples? Now we need to take the 2 screws that are stuck in here with some buddies and insert on the wall nice and tightly. This should go like that. Oh my god. It's just getting worse. I guess we'll live with that. Pathetic attempt at leveling something. God, I'm so disappointed at myself. Business is to get this wired up. This is how we do it. It's Friday night. We're gonna need a couple of these. This is how we do it. I'm gangsta.
No.
And one of these.
Oh. Yeah.
But I have to have a gat.
Whoa. Goose me there for your gat.
Don't worry though, I have one. Pow pow. Do you know where the diagonal cutters are, dear?
The dikes. See, I learned something.
Yeah, you learned the slang lesbian term for a tool that construction guys use.
Yeah, I did.
It's not appropriate. Is it? Where is it? Shower?
Yeah, shower.
Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. James Taylor, everyone. Here we go. Look at the light.
It's flickering. Oh, it's on. Now it's off. Now it's on.
That's enough light to shower by. All right, let's shrink it and then test out the switch. Oh, that looks pretty good. What do you think?
Looks great.
Fired up. It's working, right?
Yeah.
Good. Can't seem to get it there.
Okay. It's definitely working.
Cool. Now there's one more thing left to do.
What's that?
Wire the switch. Got the strip lights for the back ready to go. These are going to be trickier because we want to strip this out, move the yellow one out of the way, cut the red one in the middle, and hook it at both sides so the switch goes between the two. How does that look for spacing?
Looks good.
So what I did was I measured the width of those things. They're about 3/4 of an inch each, and then found the center, poked a hole in there, and then went an inch on either side so the whole little gap between them for airflow. Laser! Got it.
You okay?
Yeah,
Bleeding?
a little bit. Perfect.
I still have your thumb.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I was a little afraid of that because I was holding it on the blade.
Ooh, yeah.
Got it. Little gunshot.
There was a lot of blood. A lot of blood lost today.
Gonna show all the carnage.
I want more blood.
Hey look, it's Stumpy the Sailor. He actually never sailed. Cut all his fingers off building a boat.
It's a real bummer, man.
Should we keep him like this, Kelly? I kind of like this look.
You do?
No.
I mean, it's kind of fun, I guess.
You can stick your finger through if you want. And tickle the other side. Should we test them?
Yeah, let's test them.
Okay. Which one do you want to test first? Head vanity.
It's happening. Little flashes.
There.
No, it's not.
No, not.
There, that is.
There.
No,
Why is it doing that?
it's playing a game with you.
I wonder if it's this thing. Oh, it's not on supply. Duh.
Oh, that's much better.
Yeah, I was just testing the circuit.
Smile.
Shower?
Shower.
All right, the light is on. Right here. Perfectly installed, expertly.
It looks so clean.
Ready?
Yep. Ta-da! Amazing.
Hold on. I gave it the rustic look. We can get another one and replace it if you want.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's a little dusty. Water me. Ooh, it's warm.
Yeah, luxuries.
It's like a shower. Okay, let's hope it holds water. Now that we have the butyl in place, it should. Okay. Give that a second. Should we try the endo thing? I propose we test the pump and then use the other gallon to leave it overnight.
Okay.
Just to see. Here you go, doctor.
Thank you.
It is first thing in the morning. We're gonna go check to see if we have water in the shower basin. Oh boy! That. Splish splash. That thing's leaking. It's the slowest leak on the planet. And that I can live with, because it would end up in the bilge.
Hello.
Hi.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
What are you working on?
Mind around this project. So in the bathroom, we have a manual pump to pump the toilet, and we also want to have an electric pump. And I thought it'd be easy. I thought you'd just buy, you know, an electric pump button, and that doesn't exist unless it's like specific to each pump, I guess. I don't know. I found some that are available from. Ooh, that's hot.
Have a soldering iron on your desk.
I have to use it.
That's it. What?
Yes. Anyway, so looking up, I couldn't find one for the pump that we have that goes with the little bag toilet, and I don't know if another company's pump will work for us. But what we want it to do is we want you to be able to push this button and it flush for 10 seconds and stop. Seems simple enough, but it requires lots of different parts.
Have you ever done anything like this before?
No, that hasn't really stopped me.
No, it hasn't.
Maybe this will make a little bit more sense in my crazy drawing, but this is a relay, and what a relay does is it takes a small amperage input, like pushing of the button, and closes a larger amperage loop so you power something. Because the pump is rated at 8 amps and the button's rated at 5 amps, we needed something that would step up the power. And basically, so the button says, hey, turn it on, and this thing says, okay, and turns it on. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay. This is the timer. So the button will say, someone pushed me, and then the timer will go, sweet, and it'll turn itself on for 10 seconds. So the button tells this to go for 10 seconds. This tells this to close the thing for 10 seconds. And this closes the loop and powers the pump for 10 seconds, and then everything turns off. So the only thing not represented will be the button wiring that needs to come into here that eventually goes through this, and then obviously the pump wiring and the power source wiring. But that's it. So let's give it a shot. This little pile of sawdust is because I installed that. A button. Here are its leads. And then here are the cords for the pump. And this is power. So we got to strip this back a little bit. And all of that stuff is going to live right here. I'm going to wire everything up, and then we'll mount it install all the drip loops and things like that. There we go. Everything is installed. Now we just have to clean this up because that looks like a mess. All right, check it out.
Cool.
And I'm not testing it beforehand because last time we did it, we bumped the battery over and it killed this thing. I tested it with my multimeter all over the place and it is now dead.
Oh.
So that's kind of a bummer. I don't want that to happen again.
That's a huge bummer.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah, well, I'll get it done. Does this work for you, Kelly? Does it meet your approval?
Sure.
Good. This is the electrical panel in the back. Not really a panel, as much as it is a fuse block. I just spent a bunch of time making things pretty, and now I'm gonna wire it. It's gonna look like this.
Fun.
Yeah. I'm out. I'll need this. Okay, down in the locker, we have one more little task to do before we can move forward, and that is this. We need to wire up this fuse box. This is basically the distribution panel for the entire back cabin, the aft cabin of the boat. We'll put 100 amp power to these. This is a pretty cool one. So it's divided into two sections. You've got 6 fuse points here and 6 fuse points here. They're independent, and really what it's designed to do is have like these always be on, like your bilge pump and your alarms and things like that. And this could be a fused or a switched 6 distributor, and then all the yellow goes in up there. We're going to use this just to create 2 circuits. I'll probably, at least initially, I'm going to jump from here up to here, so these are all on 100 amp power service. But in the future, and that's why I bought this one, if we ever needed to bring more robust juice points back here, we can bring in a second feeder line and power them both separately. So all this mess, all these wires here are kind of organized, but we're going to try to make it as pretty as possible. All right, there it is. Everything is wired. The only thing I have left to do is temporarily install the source power so we can hook it to a battery and test everything. But I fused all the things according to their amperage draws, and there are 3 empty bays at present. I left 3 backups in those spots just in case. I also need to put this guy back because we don't want to lose him. This is a fuse puller. We will label and place the cover. Goes right on top. It goes like this. Nope, that's not how it goes. That's how it goes. So it'll look just like this, and this whole thing gets a cover too. That's already painted. Boom! I'm going to do the stripping, and you do the whacking off. This is 6 gauge wire. We're going to use this to finish out the temporary installation of our electrical fuse panel in the hopes that we can test everything live. When you hit it with a hammer, like hit it with a hammer. Think of it as you're trying to knock someone out but not kill them. Okay. Hit it hard. A little bit more. There you go. That should be great. That nice and tight. Let's see how you did. Pull on it. Is it good? Are you happy with what you've done?
Are you happy with this one?
All right, let's put our little tools away and go up on the boat and put some heat shrink on these suckers. Okay. I think we're ready. Into the closet. So, this little guy is going to jump the connection from the bottom 6 to the top 6. This is just for testing purposes. All of these switches are fused, so nothing should explode on us. Theoretically, everything should now be powered. Ready to test?
Yeah.
You ready for the strip lights?
Yep.
Cool. What's next?
Well, the TV is working. You can see the little glowing light.
Yep, that's true. And we heard the speakers pop.
Let's see how bright we can make it in here.
Okay, go for it. Isn't it just like fun to do stupid crap like this?
Yes.
And realize that we built the stuff that makes this work?
Mm-hmm. How about the fan?
Okay, here we go. It's fan time.
That's fantastic.
Oh, she was waiting to say that. I love how this just goes out of the way. This placement is great. I'm a big fan.
Cheese ball.
Ready for the vanity?
Yeah.
They're crookedy. We're waiting to paint up here until we reattach this to those spots. That's why this looks like this. And then the shower light. Level of light, great. I mean, I could take a shower in there, no problem. That's one of the concerns I had. We didn't do a whole lot of light balancing, and in your house you can do things like that. Luckily, our math was right. Here we go. The locker. Sweet. What else do we have to test? Oh, your night lights. Go for it. Ooh, an ugly floor. An ugly staircase. Believe it or not, every light in this place amounts to about 2 amps total of power. I love this boat.
That's good.
I'm glad we spent 8 months doing all of this. This is fun. I'm glad it's like dusky when we were testing this, because it would not be this satisfying if it was like noon. Okay, so let's get our bucket of water. Here, you hold this. We're gonna test the toilet. Got us all set up, Kel.
Yep.
It's even warm still. Okay.
This is the greatest.
Okay. So this should be programmed now to, when you push this button, the pump works for 10 seconds and stops. We should see a countdown from 10 here. Theoretically, I might have this set for 10 minutes, which would be bad. Here we go. Here we go. Cross your fingers. Ready?
Yeah.
Look.
Again.
You wanna do it again?
Yeah.
I like how it makes that move.
It's weird.
10 seconds is supposed to be enough time for you to clear the line. What it appears to be, that was dumping it overboard, so we should have a puddle of water from this under the boat. All right, you ready to give this a try?
Ready.
Down there
Yep.
is a through hole. It's an 1.25 inch through hole. And that's where the water should exit. I'm gonna go light up the pump.
Okay.
Thanks for the shower.
Come on, dude, that's pretty awesome.
That is really awesome.
I made a bomb, and that bomb flushes the toilet.
I hope the test that I get works. It's not the final.
Yeah, don't do it from way up there. You'll splash everywhere and make a hideous mess of water.
Okay, are we ready? We're rolling.
Yep, do it. What's that noise?
It's working. It's working.
Now the real question is, will it stop? Here, do another one. Why not? Life's short.
It's a gulper.
Hey! This is a 100% successful test.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Celebratory light show.
You know it.
Sweet. Hey Chris, guess what?
What?
We got another patron.
Another patron?
A new patron.
Awesome. Who?
Her name's Lisa.
Lisa?
Yeah.
That's my sister's name. Welcome aboard, Lisa!
Thanks, Lisa. Hey you, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw and you want to keep following along, become a subscriber. Just hit that subscribe button below.
Pew pew, pew pew. It's a Star Wars gat.
Is this the end reel?
Someone accidentally sanded this spot?
Someone got a little aggressive.
I did.
Yeah.
Oops.
It's okay. It adds to that vintage look we're going for.
We're going for a vintage look.
Shut up.
I can't see what I'm doing, but while I wait for Kelly to go get us more water, I thought I'd just watch the old boob tube. Netflix. Together. Watch a party.